Hi Libra, welcome to your unexpected reading for September 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. That's the Four of Wands and the Five of Swords. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with their or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, so we had the Four of Wands and the Five of Swords. Are you thinking about relationship or what you want in a relationship? Thinking about leaving some things or behaviors or attitudes or even people behind. For Libra unexpected for September 2020. King of Swords, that could be, I read that as Gemini. Justice, so we could have a legal situation here, like a lawyer and waiting for the outcome here. Justice, that could be Libra. Gemini right there. The Lovers, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. King of Wands, that could be Sagittarius. I read that as Sagittarius. So two kings here. Have you had to obtain legal counsel, or are you kind of having to maneuver with stealth and authority through a situation? Eight of Swords. What's going on here? Why this having to perhaps get wise counsel involved? Okay. Well, you are wanting to, I think you want to be free of something, and you're wanting to preserve order. Let's put it that way. You're wanting to preserve order. I think you're also deciding if this is worth it or not. You're seeing what your options are with this situation. So what's this justice about? What's justice about? Page of Wands. All right. So things have ended, or are they settled? It's not that they're ended, it's that they're resolved. There's a difference. What's this Lover's card about? Queen of Pentacles. Could be Capricorn. This is King of Wands. This is King of Wands about? Hierophant. Taurus. I don't know. I think Libra. Is this someone saying that they want to actually work on a connection or the marriage, or somebody wanting to strike a deal that perhaps you were adversarial with before, or at odds with before, and they want to smooth things over, they want to strike a deal. What's this Eight of Wands for Libra? Ten of Swords. So something irreparable was done, and it caught you off guard and rather quickly. But what are they doing, coming back asking? Or are these lawyers talking and intervening and trying to work out a settlement and a deal, and you're kind of holding fast, like, nope, I am not going to budge on this. This and this needs to be in place because it's what's fair and it's what's just. So is this a return to the table to discuss and negotiate? It's this Eight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is you. Hold your ground. We got two eights here. This is you holding your ground. This is you in light of new information coming in. You are reconsidering a position, but for the Libras I'm reading for, you are talking to people you trust. You are talking to, you're speaking to wise counsel. We see that with two kings, and we got the Eight of Swords here too, to combat that worry and fear. And you're not going to do anything but stay the course. But this is about you having your best interest in mind. And I feel like you're going to be kind of, the deal might be sweetened, unrealistically so, in an effort to kind of get you to back down from your position, or get you to relent, We've got somebody that might be kind of wanting to promise you things that she or he cannot deliver on. But they, honestly, it might be that they think they can. This might be more the same that you're used to, which is why, sorry, I'm doing that so you can see it, which is why things went the way they did. But because you've heard this story before, doesn't mean it doesn't affect you, but you're not changing your position. And you're insulated with wise counsel now. So this is, I mean, it could be, you know, we got the King of Wands, we got the Hierophant, we got this whole kind of, you know, have faith, trust me, I'll show you, I can do this, I'm going to make it happen, that sort of thing, and asking you to kind of make that decision, and things that might be resolved fairly, or there might be a promise of that. And I feel like you're considering it, and then here comes this whole out of the blue, literally something that just makes you go, what the junk, you know, what the what, just what? And you're like, oh no, and you go back to, because you were kind of starting to emerge and maybe consider or discuss, and then you're made aware of something, you receive new knowledge here, new information, and you go right back into. So we've got new knowledge and we've got minor counsel here. In light of new information received, we've got you going back to your original position and not budging. And it's like, oh no, I might have been malleable before, I might have been flexible, and now it's like, okay, I'm not budging until my security is assured, or my regard, my best interests are considered. And it feels like that's what the wise counsel is for. That's what you've kind of gotten like a champion or somebody to kind of head things up for you, because you're too vulnerable or too raw in dealing with this person one-on-one. They affect you still. So this is you getting an intermediary to speak on your behalf and to kind of be that neutral zone, or just somebody's not emotionally involved, that you can go through to handle things for you, because this is you kind of going silent and receding into the background and not doing any more negotiating, talking, anything. So that's what it's going to take for you to kind of be on the other side of this, is to not be involved, to be one step removed, so that whoever, you know, maybe it's a dispute you have with an old employer, whoever this is that you've got the dispute with or they got the rift with, they need to go through the other person, not through you, because you're too vulnerable to them. And I think they know it, and I think they use that. And I'm glad that you found out whatever it was before you were all in again. Kind of solidifies your position of not doing anything until a better deal or a better proposition or a better something in your best interest comes along. And it makes me sad, because I feel like this is not being able to trust yourself, or feeling like you can't trust yourself. Right when you were kind of on the brink of starting to think that everything was like, oh. But I think what this is about, though, is instead of putting your faith in someone else, this is you putting your faith back into yourself. This is you pulling back and putting faith in you and your decisions, and knowing when to hire someone to speak on your behalf, or to get a champion to see this through. Because you were, for the Libras I'm reading for, you were ready to reconsider or kind of stall things. And this is you maybe not stalling, but considering your options based on new information. Okay, what are my best options here for my best interest? You're no longer considering you and this person, you're considering yourself, as you should. That's the way it started, and then you got kind of pulled back in, it feels like called back to the table to negotiate, or somebody was like, okay, they apologized, and you thought maybe there was going to be some kind of, ooh, and it was you found out something. And instead of going forward with further negotiations, you have receded into the background and have someone representing you or speaking. It doesn't have to be a lawyer. It could be a family member, trusted friend. But you've got someone insulating you to where the other party can't get to you, because this is your focus now, is making sure that, okay, I've got to get serious about this and really see this through. I can't get sucked back into negotiations again. which is wise. And because you do have to see this through. You've been in kind of limbo land for a bit now, and it's time to be on the other side of it. The thing is it doesn't mean that this, I mean, it kind of does, but it doesn't have to mean that it's over. But what you've done is shift the decision making to you. Like, you're not considering the other person, you're just looking out for yourself here. So whatever you decide, that's what it is. You're not trying to wait and see anymore. I think, I don't know what happened. You found a few things out, and I don't know what happened, what you found out, but it has made you go back to your original position and not want to consider what this person has to say, and want to insulate yourself from this, corporation or person or whoever it is, because you don't trust them. They are using you against you. They're using your willing to negotiate. They found a way to use it against you. The shenanigans are still the same. And I think you were reminded of that, and you're like, nope, okay, just back to where I was. I'm not budging. I am not budging. It is this or nothing. That's for Libra. I don't know how you, okay, so that jumped. 6 of Swords. I don't know how you go through this with somebody and then still come out cordial or civil, or even in conversation, or talking to each other, or preferring each other's company, whatever you want to call it. But it feels like you're not even gonna tell them that it's over or what you're deciding. You're done talking. You're done talking. Someone else is speaking for you now, and you're just gonna kind of deal with that person and wait for the end here. And that, honestly, that's what's gonna see you through. You have to be once removed from this. This is safe passage with the help of friends or an advisor. And we've got the 10 of Cups. So these two we're gonna jump. So your route to happiness, basically, this is your eye on the prize right here. And it's about safe passage and maneuvering through those kind of choppy waters to get to the other side. And this is you in the boat, and you got someone else steering and handling it, because you have no business dealing with this. You need to get back to your life and get things grounded and stable, and you have somebody else dealing with the very convincing other party. What else for Libra? Whoopsie. So that was going to jump. That was the Page of Cups. Still have feelings. That's for it. 4 of Wands. So I don't think it was this. I started an intro, and then I messed it up. But what jumped before that was the 4 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. And so it's apropos here as well. Thinking about relationships, thinking about, it was like considering someone being in your home again, or kind of communing with someone again. And this is you changing course because in light of new information. And I forgot, if I shuffled, flip the thing, so I'm gonna do it again. It'd help if I have my glasses on. No wonder I can't see. Knight of Swords, there's that changing course, like about face. So we've got 2 cards of unpredictability here, and all of a sudden being like, nope, and taking the reins, and changing course and going rogue because the situation calls for it. This is not in your nature to do that. So this is information coming in that kind of helps you dodge a bullet here, that saves you from making a decision that you're going to regret, because this has got you considering, or at least listening. And what bothers me about this is that you started to feel hopeful. You started to feel hopeful. And it was not what you would have thought it was. And that it's like using your optimism against you. And I think that's one of the cruelest things that anybody can do, or it's one of the hardest things to accept for us, is when we've been complicit in our own betrayal. That's really hard to get over. It's, you don't ever want to think that you're going to be used against yourself, right? All right. I don't enjoy this. I wanted better. I like that you're forewarned, but I don't like that it's not good news. I like that this is putting you on the path to being solid, and you're going to be set up. I mean, you're going to have things set to rights. You're going to be given your due, and you'll be free to go on your way. But I don't like that I don't like the way it happened here. I would have wished better, honestly. Obviously. That's for Libra. Make your dreams real. It is time. That Page of Cups that was going to jump, that's what this is about. This is getting back to that. Being able to do what you've wanted to do. And here I think the whole reason this is happening the way it is because you were considering making room for this person again. You were considering meeting them halfway. You were considering working things to an amicable solution. You were amenable. You were going to be willing to come back to the table to negotiate. And it would have been you putting your stuff you wanted to do on hold again. That's why that Page of Cups, I think, jumped. Because right here, make your dreams real. The time's going to come very soon where you're going to have the green light. You just got to see this through first. All right. What else for Libra? And this is just for September. Happy early birthday, by the way. But you know who I'm talking about. This will be a bullet dodged here. And you'll be like, okay. And you're going to, once it's done, boom, you're off in your direction. But there's friends are going to be helping you this month. You're going to be relying on friends. You're going to be involved with your friends this month for either strategizing or shielding you, insulating you, that sort of thing. That's for Libra. So we've got Six of Wands reversed, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune on its side. All right, so this is what you thought was going to be, you two were on the same page. You two were going to be working things out, has hit a stalemate, and it's actually been found out that this is more about someone's ego, or they're not presenting the case as it really is. It's like it's false promises, false starts, future fakes, all of that. And so this is finding out what's really going on right here. This was finding out what's really going on, that you thought it was this victorious Six of Wands energy with this person, and it was just a future fake, or it was a lie, or a future fake is when they promise all these great things and they get you to buy into it, and they it's not going to happen. They don't have any plans for it happening. They just know what you want to hear to get you back in position for okay. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune on its side. So this is you, and I think the reason why it's kind of on its side is because it was going to be disastrous here. Honestly, this would have been you roped back in and finding out that, holy cow, it's not what I thought it was. Oh my gosh, I'm trapped again, or oh no, not again. And it's like, nope, bullet dodged. You're halfway there. You just got to keep going. And then your new direction and new security awaits. New stability, new choices, new you. Nothing wrong with the old you, but the you that you want to be and move into. The you that you put on hold is right around the corner. Okay, all right, shutting up. Okay, I say that and then I don't. Okay, Libra. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry. This is September, but you are forewarned, and the best is coming after you get through this. And I'm very glad that you didn't get sucked back in. Okay. All right. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you don't hate me. Hope to see you in the next reading. Much love to you, and happy early birthday again. Okay. All right. You take care.